Look his face.
Yeah.
He's dangerous.
He's special.
You can like.
The guy is special. Everything that could possibly be special about this guy is special. A guy like this is the type of guy that you love to watch and follow. The most special guy that I've ever come across.
Hello and welcome back to the Patrick McCorry Sports Show. Today we have the interview made possible by MMA Twitter and my thumb. It's Billy Quarantillo. How are you, man?
I'm doing great, man. I got the 5 minutes.
Okay.
And the thumbs up. Shout out to Kendra Lust for making it happen.
Okay. So when we last saw you, you won by a third round knockout of Gabriel Benitez. What did you learn from that fight, and how do you want to use that against Shane Burgos?
It was just another fight. You know, I learned that if I can apply my game plan and it works out for me, and I do everything I'm supposed to do, you know, good things happen. You know, every fight you're going in there with a game plan, but it doesn't always work out like you want it to. Fortunately for the Benitez fight, it worked out perfectly, and I think we got a really good game plan going into this Shane Burgos fight.
And the Shane Burgos fight, it's on maybe the biggest pay-per-view of the year and the world-famous venue, Madison Square Garden. How excited are you to fight at Madison Square Garden?
Yeah, it's a dream come true. I was, in between rounds, the second and third round, I was talking to Dana White, told him that, I love the Apex, but I already fought there 5 times. And I was saying, I'm going to go out there and get a finish, and then we can do it on a big pay-per-view. And he told me, okay, then. So here we are.
Yeah. And obviously it's in New York and you're a big Bills fan. Do you think maybe you'll check out a game there while you're...
Yeah, so I'm going to be in New York City for a few days. The Bills unfortunately play in Jacksonville like the next day after the fight. So I won't be at that game, but I will come back to I will be at the Tampa Bay versus my Buffalo Bills here in Tampa. It's in December. So that'll be the next Bills game I'm going to, hoping for just a great season.
Yeah. And let's go back to the fighting. You're fighting number 14, Shane Burgos. You've wanted a top 15 guy for a while. How do you want the fight to go? Like stand up with him or wrestle?
Yeah, whatever. I've gotten this question a lot, and I'm prepared to use everything. I'm prepared to strike with them. I feel comfortable striking with them. I feel comfortable grappling with them. It really doesn't matter to me how I get it done. There's going to be enough exciting fights on that card. If I want to make it boring, I'll make it boring. Of course, I want to be a fan favorite and to get the people excited. But at the end of the day, I need a win here. I need a win against a top 15 guy to kind of justify myself moving forward, continuing on my path for a world title. So I'll let you guys kind of figure out where I'm going to go with it, but I feel very comfortable wherever this fight goes.
Is there an opponent you want if you win this fight against Shane Burgos? Maybe top 10 even, cut in even more in this division?
Yeah, that's the point. That's the plan, is to keep moving up the ladder. Why not? I've had success so far, 4-1 in the UFC with 3 finishes. I'm going to keep heading on that path. Yeah, top 10 would be great. Really, whoever they want me to fight, whatever fight is going to get me closer to higher paydays, more exposure, bigger platforms. That's what I got in the sport for. And they're doing me a huge solid by getting me on this Madison Square Garden card, putting me on the main card for the event on the pay-per-view. So they're already doing me a solid in that. Now I just got to go out there and make the most of it and handle business.
And recently I've seen on your Twitter, you've gotten into cryptocurrency. Could you explain what made you get into that?
Yeah, so I've been into crypto for the past couple of years now. The first thing that got me into it was I jokingly bought a bunch of Dogecoin a couple of years ago, and it wasn't even evaluated at a penny yet. And I invested a few $100 into that, watched it, kind of skyrocket, gained a lot of money through that. And that kind of got me interested into it. I've had friends that have been telling me about Bitcoin for years now, just like most people. Wish I would have invested a lot sooner, but I'm here now. I've been following, Kenny Florian, Eddie Alvarez, all those guys who talk about crypto a lot, Ben Askren. And I've invested in it for the past 2 years now. And I just think it makes sense that it's going to be the future because so many people are getting away from just U.S. currency because of inflation. They're printing a ton of money, and with crypto and especially with Bitcoin, them having a limited number of Bitcoin is a big deal, and I think it's going to be the future.
Yeah, and so it's already sponsoring the UFC now. When you wear the fight kits, it's on the shorts and it's on the shirt when you walk out. Now, I don't know how much time we have left, but this is a segment I like to do. It's called Quick Fire Questions, and it's just one word answers.
Okay. No, you're good. I'll give you one last minute overtime.
Okay.
Quick fire. I like it. I like
Okay.
I like your speed on this interview.
If you had to pick one sport to watch for the rest of your life and you can't watch any other, what would it be?
I would have to go NFL, Buffalo Bills, or boxing. Probably boxing, but man, it's tough. Probably Buffalo Bills because it's my hometown.
Yeah. What's your favorite movie?
Favorite movie? There's a bunch of good ones. I would probably say Goodfellas. That was one that I just remember watching it and being like, oh man, like I want to be a gangster now. This is dope.
Favorite song? Maybe it could be your walkout song or just a song that you like to listen to.
Oh man, that's a tough one. I don't have a good answer for that one. I don't have one particular song. A lot of artists that I really like, a lot of rappers, a lot of hip hop is what I'm listening to. My walkout song is I'm still thinking on it. It's definitely gonna be a New York artist. That's where I'm from Lewiston. So I'm still kind of working on that one, but no one song. I feel like, songs are meant to, I go through little spurts in my life where I'm really digging one song, but I kind of move on a lot faster than movies that are more classics.
Do you have a favorite meal that you like to have outside of training camp?
Favorite meal? That's a good question. If I'm eating like good, healthy, clean food, I think like fillets, like the steak, like low fat steak, like a nice fillet. Post fight, I've really been itching to eat some like donuts and like some like really shitty food because I'm cutting weight right now. So I would say like my treats, like donuts, ice cream, or what I'm missing the most. But then like a fillet or like a nice pasta, like a nice Italian dish, like a chicken piccata. Those are all favorites of mine.
And do you have a favorite ice cream? I know you just mentioned ice cream.
My favorite ice cream, the best ice cream out there in the world is Ben and Jerry's Chubby Hubby ice cream. It's got the chocolate covered pretzels, the peanut butter, the swirls. Oh, I just can't beat it.
Do you have a favorite fight of all time that you can go back to and just watch tons of times?
There's definitely a few of those. One that I just recently watched again was Frankie Edgar actually beating Gray Maynard the third time they fought.
Yeah.
He was just such a small 155er. Watching guys like that, of course, the Ultimate Fighter finale with Forrest Griffin, that was a classic. A lot of boxing matches. I love a lot of good boxing matches. But yeah, I think same thing with the songs. There's a ton of fights that I could watch over and over again. Nick Diaz versus was that Paul Daly, that one round fight. That's a classic. Nick Diaz versus Takanori Gomi. That was another classic that I could go back and watch.
Yeah. All right. That's it for the quick fires. I'm going to ask you if there's anything you want to shout out, like a Twitter and Instagram or anything. Now you can do it.
No problem, man. Thank you for having me. I know we kept it short. I want to keep these interviews short. I got a busy schedule. So thanks for doing this for me. I'll definitely do it again if we can keep it short again. I love doing quick interviews. I think people like to see them anyway. If we're keeping it long, I don't think anyone wants to hear me talk for too much. But thanks for having me, brother. I appreciate you.
Yeah, of course. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed that interview. It was a short one, but I think it was a pretty good one. Billy is a great guy. He is fighting in 2 weeks, UFC268, Colby Covington versus Kamaru Usman 2. He is fighting against Shane Burgos, as said in the interview. Main card fight. You do not want to miss it. He's an amazing fighter, an amazing person. And yeah, with that being said, that's it. Peace out.